Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Alright, got 2 more games this morning that I played before I had to run some errands. Just talking about defense and the zones. Just FYI, just one zone you really should never play. Or if you do use it, I'll just maybe use it in the red zone. Somewhere where you know you're not going to give your opponent a lot of rooms on the outside, because cover 2 in general is a broken zone. So I never use cover 2. So do not use cover 2. And cover 3, the only time I really use cover 3 is if there's any type of matching principles in it. So like cover 3 buzz, cover 3 match, I use. Standard cover 3, I stay away from, because you can exploit it with if you're in a bunch set with a streak up the from the top receiver in the bunch set, you can streak the guy and be have a one-play touchdown. So I stay away from cover 3, basic cover 3, like cover 3 sky, cover 3 flats or hard flats. I just stay away from those, and I stay away from cover 2 till we get a note that's saying they fixed those zones. So aside from that, the only zones I really use is any type of matching principle zones. They work pretty well. So that's what I'm going to be showing here in this game play, and see that my defense isn't stifling. All I do on defense is it's like a war of attrition. It's like, alright, how much of this short yardages are you willing to take before you have to be disciplined on offense if you're playing. At least that's the way I choose to play defense. So you're gonna see my opponents, they're gonna gain a lot of yards, but it's gonna be a lot of 5 yards, 3 yards, 5 yards, 3 yards, maybe a chunk here and there, but it's a war of attrition. It's like you're gonna keep pounding and pounding and pounding upfield till you make a mistake. Bend but don't break. It's one of those type of defenses, because you don't have all your arsenals, because of the way the game mechanics work, to really play stifling defense. And man defense, people that want to rely on man defense, it's not as, which is nice. It's you're supposed to use man defense to surprise your opponent. Just come out on every single down for next gen version. It's not a good idea. So I don't really play man defense. On PS4, people are still using man defense like they did last year. With the safeties and clouds, and then you just man up everybody on the field using fast defenders, with even low rated defenders, and they're just stopping everything. So here you really gotta, if you play man defense, I'll show you earlier, you're gonna get burnt big time. So I'll show you in one of these games where the guy played man defense, and you can exploit it, because the game is open for that now. So, but like I said, it's a war of attrition. It's like, how much are you willing to take? And as we play, as he's driving upfield, the more he plays, the more information I'm gathering. Alright, so you like to throw it to strict to the tight end. Alright, brings the defender down, play the tight end. Then I gotta watch anything that crosses the middle of the field, like tight end goes across, and I gotta follow him. Another thing too, I'm starting to learn from that Atlanta game I showed you guys yesterday, is the SWAT mechanic. You're gonna see how big it becomes, like right here. You gotta learn how to use the box button. I don't know, I think it's X button on the Xbox, I think. And you have to really rely on, you can't go for interceptions every single time. If you're not in position to get an interception, I'll just hit the SWAT. If he's one-on-one against a big wide receiver, just try to SWAT it down and play for another down. And that game against Atlanta is like, it was like a learning lesson. If not doing that, learn to use the SWAT button. There's a mechanic they put in here for us to use, and it helps out a lot. And you'll see when I'm in one-on-one situations, that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to go for the pick unless I'm in position. Like this right here, I'm in position, but I just say SWAT it down. Don't want to risk it. Oh, you're gonna get moused. And just watch how I'm playing. I'm not running around like a madman. I know my assignment. My assignment is the middle of the field. So I stay in the middle of the field, and I do not overcommit myself, because if I move out of my position, somebody's gonna come take my spot from another receiver, depending on what route combinations he's running. So my area is the middle, is the deep middle. Play the run, come down for the run, and if it's not running, go back and play your position. And I'm not going to jump to anybody else's zone, because I'm expecting my teammates to play their zones correctly. I'm supposed to be in the flats. So there you go. Just play your own position, let everybody else do their job. I'm still supposed to be in the flats. Okay, I just moved. Okay, I'm in the deep middle. That's my assignment. Anything deep middle. Deep middle. There you go. The guy that's supposed to be in the flats, I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he was drinking coffee or something. Okay. Motion. Play to run. Force him back inside. Wrap up. My guy here is not. Well, I think I got him on a playing a 5-yard assignment, so he's not attacking the running back in the flats for now. You know, just you're constantly adjusting. I'm constantly in the coach's adjustments, making depth assignments, whether it's 5 yards, 0 yards, 10 yards. It all depends on what I think he's doing. You just keep adjusting and keep playing. See, I moved that defender out there to play the running back. Now he has to come back to the inside. I was trying to move the defender to the flat so he can play the running back. Right here, he just outran me. Good play, RPO. We see how long he's driving. I mean, it's close to like at least 10 plays on this drive alone. That's the animation I'm talking about right there. See how Mac just pulled him back? They didn't have that animation last year. What Mac would do is just hit him forward. So it's nice that they had that animation now. But he's running what's this play called? Sail, the running back and the tight end. Same thing again. SWAT, baby. SWAT it down. I thought he was going to take 3 here, but he decided to fake it on me. But good thing that was on my linebacker, so it's just a race to the corner of the end zone. Can you make it? I don't think so. Could at least have 3 points. Like I said, man, it's a war of attrition, man. Make him drive upfield. No one place touchdowns. Pick that one off. He played a lot of 5 wides. Another thing too, he just kept like at least not this guy, the next guy. They don't care about the receivers, man. They just keep throwing balls high and into, like, you know, in the middle of defenders to get beat up. And there are routes that people do not even run. I play online and I don't see anybody run comebacks. Like, I don't know if they don't know how to run comebacks, but there's ways you can beat zones with just comebacks, and they eliminate comebacks from their route tree. All you see people run is streaks. Like streaks or slants, and that's it. They don't know how to manipulate the outside or throw to the outside receiver, so you know, all you see is like over routes, streaks, and slants, and drags, of course. Like I think all the games I posted on my channel this year, if you really watch it, I'm the only one running comebacks. Like nobody's really. I haven't seen my opponent ever run comebacks for me to have to worry about defending it. So I haven't really had to defend it, so I just don't even play against defending it, because I know where everybody wants to run. All these over routes right here with the tight end and this triangle, that's all you see online. So hey, finding defense that stops it just makes your job a lot more difficult. Like, which is what this guy's doing right here. He's throwing the ball into like defenders and just beating up his receivers, man. So I mean, just play my assignment, pass that over to the safeties, and get him beat up. If I overcommitted, say I got underneath, stay with him, just go over to the over. Take that one too. So I don't have to run around like in circles. I just know where I'm supposed to be at and just try to be there. In terms of like the user movements, you know, defense. Okay, he's in cover 2. He's going to try to bump Robinson because I've been passing Robinson, so I just put Cohen on the inside. Bumped him out the way and creates a space for me for a touchdown. He's using cover 2, so that's kind of an easy read there. The guy that he was controlling over Robinson should have been playing his assignment. He tried to bump Robinson because I was going to go back to him, so he kind of took himself out of position doing that. SWAT, Machanic. Like, I'm starting to learn it now. See right there where you try to go for a pick. See what happens? Like, your jumping ability is more when you hit the SWAT than when you try to do there you go, SWAT right here. I would just try to pick that off, and then you know what would happen? He would have caught it over me. So I'm just kind of just showing that, just to, hey man, just remember to hit the SWAT button. If you're on the PlayStation, it's box. Another one. He just keeps beating up his receivers, man. It's crazy. Another one. I had to blitz there on 4th down. It's like 7-man blitz. Yeah, see, I think this is this game, and then about to play the Browns next. And playing with like Nagy's playbook on offense too. It's like there are certain plays that I usually call in the beginning of the game that I'm not doing anymore. So what I'm starting to do lately now is just I try to just, if I get the ball first, I just try to run the ball until I get comfortable, get into a rhythm on offense. Then I start opening up a little bit. So I usually start off kind of like I did with the Chiefs game. Just running the ball, and then as the game goes on, then you start having an idea of what your opponent likes to do on defense. Then you start exploring more into the playbook. So I'm going to start off running. And my focus is also inside run to start off the game, and then I adjust in second half depending on how the game's going. So when I get a feel for what he's trying to do, especially when we start peppering with the runs, then you start opening it up. Start calling play action formations, because I've been having success running the ball, and I can call play action and still throw it. And since I passed the last 2 downs out of that same formation, it's easy to just run a play action. Same formation. That's easy to cover 2 right there. I wouldn't play cover 2 now until this patch, man, because it's, you know, they know it was part of their play test from the beta, so they know cover 2 is broken. I wouldn't play cover 2 if I just leave it alone. I stay away from cover 2. I threw this too late. Good play on the defense. I threw that pass too late. Alright, we're back on defense. War of attrition, man. Bang! Where's my fumble? I just did a hit stick. Where's my fumble? I never get no fumbles. Alright, I gotta stay in the middle of the field. There's no work for me to do, then, you know, hey, pass over to the safety. SWAT! Use a SWAT! Gotta retrain your brain, man, to not go for the pick all the time. See, I forced that middle receiver back to the safeties and I pull back down, because you don't want to always overcommit all the time. Once it gets out of my zone area, I get away. I look for work somewhere else, and that way I can pay attention to what's going on in defense as opposed to just running around from, you know, sideline. You can't even do it from sideline to sideline anyway, but it just makes it easier to play defense that way. As long as you know what all your other teammates are doing, and you know what you're supposed to do to help them, then it makes, what I mean, with the comebacks, like, people gotta learn how using comebacks. That's cover 2 he's in again. Still in his cover 2. That last play. He's in man right here. No spy on the field. Took off for Fields. This is a surprise run. Cut him off guard. And we're in the end zone. Alright, man. Back on defense. And he was blitzing too. It's like, yes, And the good thing is they give you the opportunity to go for the ball as well. But if you're not in position, then, you know, don't try to hit triangle, because they don't jump as high as the SWAT button does. So I keep saying it over and over again, man. You gotta drill in your brain, man, because it took me a while to learn. It took me a couple of touchdowns to understand I gotta hit the SWAT button. Alright, I'm trying to increase the lead before half. So you gotta use these runs sparingly when it's not expected. That was the 0-1 trap I just ran last play. So right now I'm just running a basic stretch. I cut it back because all these defenders were coming into the outside. I don't know if you really saw that. The line was rushing to the right, so I wasn't gonna make the edge, so I just cut it back to the middle. Ooh, I should have pick. Oh, I did knock it off, but yeah, I got picked it off. Let's go. Oh, a good play. Playmaker, the guy outfield. Didn't expect that. Thought I had him covered too. Alright, who's playing? Triangle. I overran it. I had to peel off to go get triangle because my underneath defender was going to take it. So tries to throw it outside. Got defenders waiting, man. And like I said, clouds don't work, but I use clouds right there because I had a feeling he was going to run a post to the outside. And that guy that defender that flew, that's the coverage he was in. So I use it sparingly. I just don't use it all the time because I know it doesn't work that well. But I'll throw it in there every once in a while. So I had a cloud out there just to cover the sidelines. So that's how you gotta kind of mix up the zones. I just mix it up with matching. Good play right here. Just make sure I wrap up. If that was last year, I would try to do a hit stick and miss the guy, be a touchdown. I just wrapped him up. Alright, good play right here over the top. Just wrap him up. Alright, just take note of that play because I see it now. If I see that formation again, I know what it is. Good play. I recognize this one. Caught him looking, man. He's looking for that tight end up the middle. Same play. I'm just gonna stick with the slot. I know what he did last time. Yep. There you go. Pass with the safeties. Force it on top. SWAT, SWAT, SWAT. Catches out of bounds. I didn't want to jump underneath those running backs anymore because that's what he did last time. Alright, we're playing. Who's coming in? Triangle. SWAT. This is like a really good video for showing you how the SWAT mechanic works. So when you get caught up one-on-one like that, man, if you're not in position, I just use it. There it goes again. Forcing on fourth down. Double team. Alright, get the ball back. Here I was trying to throw a deep shot because he's playing man-to-man. I didn't block the number 28 on the outside, so he got the quick sack. But I'm keeping that in mind, though, as I scramble here for first down. I'm going to come back to that because he's playing man blitz. So I'm going to show you what happens when you play man-to-man with no over-the-top help with a really fast receiver. So I'm going to set my blockers right. So it's 6 on 6. He's using the guy in the middle. There he goes. 1-on-1. I thought he was going to... I did a rack catch. I thought he was going to rack it into the end zone. That's why he stopped. So yeah, man. It's like man-to-man is good, but you got to use it sparingly. You can't use it all the time because people can exploit it. And then you end bumping a guy that's that fast with no over-the-top help. Oh yeah. Disastrous. Yeah, my defense isn't no lockdown defense, but like I said in the beginning of the video, it's a war of attrition. You're gonna have to keep taking this 5 to 10 yards here and there, dumping, finding the holes basically in the defense. And if you do, hey, good job on you. Yeah, but the more you go upfield, the more chance I have to intercept the ball for you to make a mistake. So, and that's really what it is. Just this is sail right here. Good play. I gotta adjust for that now, which I just did. Guess it comes out in that again. See how my guys play it. Different play. I sent the blitz this time, and Baker forces it into coverage. So I've been playing coverage mostly all game. On that last down, I just sent the blitz, and I think he saw it coming off the edge, and he just took off to the right side and forced it across the field. She just kept running. I was trying to jump over the pile right there. She just kept running. See, this is cover 2. This is how bad cover 2 is. Like, do not look at this. This is cover 2. Look how bad this is. That's broken. That's broken. So I said I wouldn't use cover 2 because the safeties don't flare out to the sidelines. And I saw it. I knew I was like, he's in cover 2, and that's a touchdown. That's an easy touchdown. That's why I don't use it because it's actually broken. So there's examples there for you. Hopefully that helps with your game. The game's coming to an end here. As he tries, essentially I'm just sending blitz now. This is all blitz. He sees it coming and he just, panics. Throws it down. See if I'm blitzing again. Yeah, I'm blitzing again. It's on the right side. SWAT. Force. SWAT. Yep. Alright guys, man, he's gonna go ahead and quit. If you're new to my channel, man, please hit the subscribe button for me one time. Bang! If you got any questions, as usual, hit the comment section. And until next time, fellas, I'll holla at you dudes later. Alright, one.